solution, example for suspension, example for colliders. These all the three we will discuss in this lecture. Okay. Now the first one is solution. Usually you know many kind of solution. The solution of salt it may be, the solution of sugar it may be, the solution of some other substances. Okay. Generally we can say that solution is a mixture of two or more components. Okay. Solution ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅದರೊಳಗೆ two or more component ಇರ್ತಾವ. Among them one is the water. Okay. Now see the definition for solution. A solution is a homogeneous mixture of two or more substances. So the definition for solution is it is a homogeneous mixture of two or more substances. So we have already discussed about the homogeneous mixture. In the homogeneous mixture, the particles are thoroughly mixed up with the solution, and we are not able to see the particles in the homogeneous mixture. Here in the definition of the solution also we can say that solution it is a homogeneous mixture of two or more substances. By taking one example we can study this one. I will give you the example of salt plus water. This is an example for solution. It is a homogeneous mixture and we are not able to see the salt and sugar particles which were dissolved in the water. Now one glass ನೀರು ತಗೊಂಡು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಪೂನ್ ಶುಗರ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ವಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅದೇನಾಗ್ತೈತಿ ಕರಗ್ತೈತಿ. ಕರಗಿದ ನಂತರ ನಮಗೆ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಂಗಿಲ್ಲ which are the salt particles, which are the sugar particles ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. So we can say that in a homogeneous mixture the particles are completely dissolved and it is a homogeneous mixture. So solution is a homogeneous mixture in which two or more substances are dissolved completely. By taking some example, that is salt and water, sugar and water, these are the examples of solution. And the properties of solution, what kind of properties do a solution shows? So here I have given 4 properties. This one you have to remember all the properties of solution, the properties of suspension and the colloid. First, the properties of solution. In that the first one is the particles. The first one is homogeneous mixture. Solution it is a homogeneous mixture, and the second one is the particles of the solution are not visible to our naked eyes. Naked eyes ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕಣ್ಣಿಗೆ ನಮಗೆ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ಸ್ ಕಾಣಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಒಳಗೆ particles are very small in the solution, very small in the sense beyond our imagination, and we can't imagine how small they are, and they can't be visible to our naked eyes. It is in the case of solution. And the third point is they do not scatter the beam of light. Scattering of the light in the sense when you pass the light into a solution, so the path of the light will be visible. So if we pass the light through a solution of a homogeneous mixture, that is sugar and water or salt and water, the path of the light will not be visible because the particles are very small. So you might have a question how to scatter the beam of light. For that you have to take the solution of water and sugar in a beaker, and then you have to pass the light by the help of a torch. Okay, and you will see the path of the light if it scatters the beam of light. If it not scatter the beam of light, you will not see the path of the light. So in case of solution, the particles are very small, they do not scatter the beam of light. And the last point is the particles cannot settle down when undisturbed. Okay, so you are having a sugar solution or the salt solution. If you continuously stir that one, it will be mixed up very well, and then if you keep that glass of sugar and salt or the salt and water, does it settle down? No, the particles of sugar will not settle down when it is undisturbed. Okay, we can say that in case of solution the particles will not settle down when it is undisturbed. Without touching the glass, if you keep it for 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours or a whole day, the particles will not settle down. These are the 4 points of a solution, the properties of the solution. Then coming to the suspension. So the definition for suspension is it is a heterogeneous mixture. In this, the solute particles do not settle, but it remains suspended throughout the bulk. So this suspension, it is a heterogeneous mixture, but in this one particles will not dissolve, but they will remain suspended throughout the bulk. Let me explain this one in Kannada, that so that you can easily understand this one. So this suspension ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು it is also a heterogeneous mixture. It is a heterogeneous mixture. ಇದ್ರೊಳಗೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾವು particles, small particles ಏನಿರ್ತಾವ ನೀರಿನೊಳಗ ಕರಗಂಗಿಲ್ಲ ಮತ್ತು ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ಲಿ ನೀರಿನೊಳಗೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತಿರ್ತವು ಮೂವ್ ಆಗ್ತಿರ್ತವು. ಇದೇನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, they do not dissolve in the water and they remain suspended in the water. Okay, that is about suspension. By taking some of the examples, we will understand better. We will understand about this one. For suspension, here I have taken soil plus water and floor plus water. Floor means ಹಿಟ್ಟು ಅಂತ ಕರಿತಿರಲ್ಲ ಅದು. These are the examples for suspension. You take 1 glass of clear water, and then if you add 1 spoon of soil to it, you stir it well, and then the particles starts to suspend. The particle starts to move in the water. When you keep the glass without disturbing, undisturbed for a 2 hour, 3 hour or 6 hour, the particles of the soil will settle down. All the particles will settle down and you will see a clear water. And also it is same in the case of floor plus water. ಒಂದು ಗ್ಲಾಸ್ ನೀರು ತಗೊಳ್ರಿ, ಅದ್ರೊಳಗೆ ಹಿಟ್ಟು ಹಾಕ್ರಿ, ಶೇಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. ಶೇಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ನಂತರ ಏನಾಗ್ತೈತಿ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಏನಾಗ್ತಾವೆ ತಿರ್ಗಾಕ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾವೆ ನೀರಿನೊಳಗೆ. ಅದನ್ನು ಗ್ಲಾಸ್ ನೀವು 2 ರಿಂದ 3 ತಾಸದನ ಅದನ್ನು ಡಿಸ್ಟರ್ಬ್ ಮಾಡಲಾರ್ದ ಹಂಗೆ ಇಟ್ಟಿರಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತೈತಿ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಹೋಗಿ ನೀರಿನ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಕುಂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಿಡ್ತಾವೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು, ಸಸ್ಪೆನ್ಷನ್ದೊಳಗೆ ಇದು ಹೆಟ್ರೋಜಿನಿಯಸ್ ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ಚರ್ ಐತಿ ಮತ್ತು ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾವು ಡಿಸ್ಟರ್ಬ್ ಮಾಡಲಾರ್ದ ಹಂಗೆ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿವಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಪೂರ್ತಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಕುಂಡಿರ್ತಾವೆ. ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ದೊಳಗೆ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಕುಂಡಂಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಸಸ್ಪೆನ್ಷನ್ದೊಳಗೆ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಕುಂದಿರ್ತಾವೆ, ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಡ್ರಿ. ಓಕೆ. And then comes here the properties of the suspension. In this one, the properties of the suspension, the first is particles can be seen by our naked eyes. ಮಣ್ಣು ಹಾಕಿರ್ತೀರಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ ಹಿಟ್ಟು ಹಾಕಿರ್ತೀರಿ, ನಿಮಗೆ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಕಾಣ್ತಿರ್ತಾವೆ ಇದ್ರೊಳಗೆ ಮಣ್ಣು ಬಿದ್ದೈತಿ, ಇದ್ರೊಳಗೆ ಹಿಟ್ಟು ಬಿದ್ದೈತಿ ಅಂತೇಳಿ. ಸೊ ಸಸ್ಪೆನ್ಷನ್ದೊಳಗೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತೈತಿ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ particles can be seen by naked eyes. Okay, soil particles and floor particles we can easily identify that they are in the water. And second point, particles can scatter beam of light. I have already told that to see the beam of light, the particle should be very large. So here we can say that the particles can scatter the beam of light. The particles of the soil are visible to our eyes. If you pass the light beam by the beaker containing water and soil, the beam of the light will be seen to our eyes. And the third point, solute particle settle down. Now only I have explained. If you keep the glass of water and soil undisturbed, all the particles of the soil will be settled down. And last one, it is a heterogeneous mixture. Already we have learned that in the heterogeneous mixture, the particles are non-uniformly arranged, non-uniformly dissolved. And then comes colloidal solution. Okay, the definition for this colloidal solution are, colloids are mixture of one or more substances, and these one or more substances are dispersed in it, not mixed, it is dispersed in it. We will take some examples of the colloid, that is ink plus water. This is the example of colloid. And milk plus water. This is the example of colloid. And we can say that colloid and solution are likely to be same, but they are different because of the variation in the size of the particles. ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು ಇಂಕ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ನೀರು, ಅದ್ರೊಳಗೂ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ಸ್ ಕಾಣಂಗಿಲ್ರಿ. ಮಿಲ್ಕ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ವಾಟರ್, ಅದ್ರೊಳಗೂ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ಸ್ ಕಾಣಂಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ. ಬಟ್ ಏನೈತಿ, particles of the milk and particles of the ink are big enough to scatter the beam of light. Light beam ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬೆಳಕಿನ ಪಥ ಏನಂತೇವೆ, ಲೈಟ್ ಬೀಮ್ ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾಟರ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಸೈಜ್ ಇರಬೇಕು ಅದರ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಸೈಜ್ ಅಷ್ಟು ಐತಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೈತಿ, ಇದು ಕೊಲೈಡಲ್ಸ್ದೊಳಗೆ particles of beam scatter the light. Okay, then the properties of the colloid. It is a heterogeneous mixture. It looks like homogeneous, or homogeneous idangana anustati, because the water and ink are uniformly dissolved, and the water and milk are uniformly dissolved. We can't be able to separate them, but they are heterogeneous mixture, that you should remember. And then the second, size of particles are too small. Size of the particles are too small that we cannot be seen by our eyes, but it is big enough to scatter the beam of light. Third point is that one only. Particles annu adav, ಆದ್ರೆ ಲೈಟ್ ಬೀಮ್ ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾಟರ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ದಪ್ಪ ಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು, ಎಷ್ಟು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ಸ್ ಇರಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು ಅಷ್ಟಂತೂ ಅವ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಅದಾವ. ಸೊ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ಸ್ are big enough to scatter the beam of light. This is third point. And the fourth point is the particles do not settle down when left undisturbed. This is important point. This is in case of suspension, the particles are settled down. In case of colloids, they will not settle down. Okay, for this you take the example of water and milk. You take 1 glass of water, 1 glass of milk, mix them together and keep it for 6 hours, 7 hours, 8 hours or whole day. The particles of water or the particles of milk which will not be settled down, they will remain suspended only. Okay, this is the types of solution, suspension and the colloidal. These definition you remember, examples and their properties you should remember. And one more thing, the solution, the particles cannot be separated by filtering them. Okay, the solution particles cannot be separated by the process of filtration. That one point also you should remember. Okay.